Hey everybody. While I explain about this box, I'm going to put on the screen instructions on how to purchase stuff from this video if you're interested in anything. The plan is to sell directly from this box as we open it if there's anything good to sell. So pause your video or whatever you need to do to get that information to me if I don't have it already. If you've purchased from me before, I already have it, but never hurts to send it again. Email is jewelryetcchannel@gmail.com. And as of right now, I am not shipping outside of the US unless you've purchased from me before outside of the US. If you're a repeat customer, I'll make an exception, but sorry guys, no new customers out of the States at this time. So this box was purchased from eBay. It is actually a jewelry jar. I've never, maybe I have. I probably have got jewelry jars off of eBay before. Well, no, I haven't. I've bought lots before, but not like a mystery jar. The reason I went with this one, there's a couple reasons actually, but first and foremost, it has been impossible to get the jewelry lots from Goodwill Blue Box, which I keep trying, but 3 weeks in a row, I have not been able to get it. I really thought this past week was going to be the week. It was not the week. I was like there with my phone. Tell me if you guys are trying to get it and if you're struggling, because man, I haven't been able to. I was on there with my phone. I was signed in and all the things. I was refreshing the page. I got it in my cart, and when I went to immediately check out, it said it was sold out. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're just more popular now. I don't know if their inventory is low or maybe just like a combination of the things. But anyway, so here we go. The jar is in here. Well, let me cut it open. Okay, here we go. We made it through all the bubble wrap. Holy cannoli. I feel like I'm delivering a child right now. These gloves on and this jar being the absolute struggle that it is. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, I thought that was like additional jewelry. There's a handle in the jar. That just popped off. Okay, well. I feel like I just got my exercise in. This is cute though. I like the jar itself. Okay, well, there we go. There. So like the jar has a handle on it, so it would be cute to do like a tea light in there and hang it from somewhere on the porch. That's what I was thinking. Why did I go with this jar? There are a bunch of jewelry jars on eBay, but the reason why I went with this seller, one, it looks like there's amber in there, from what I can tell. I don't like to buy stuff unless like I feel pretty confident there's something good in there. The other thing too is this seller is not a jewelry seller. So what I mean by that is like a lot of the jewelry sellers that do jewelry jars will have like individual pieces for sale too. And it makes me feel like they've already picked through all the good stuff and that they're just like jarring up the leftovers and sending it to you. You know what I mean? So this person sells other stuff, and then they had two listings for jewelry jars. This one and then the other one that didn't look as cool. So, yeah, let's break this open. Really quick, I'm going to pause and go grab my UV light just in case this is amber. I want to flash it, you know what I'm saying? So let me go grab that. BRB. All right, y'all. My black light is misplaced. However, I do have a backup. Enter world's cutest black light. Hopefully this works. This is like a part of a toy that my kids have. They're actually marbles that like glow and you take that and light up the marbles. Glow in the dark marbles. I don't even know y'all, but whatever. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Throw that aside. Okay, so. Woo, oh, geez. Oh my. Okay. Perhaps I should have planned this a little better. Okay. We also have out here to the side like a, that's got to be amber, my little donation bin for like things that I'm going to donate to our local. I've got a craft store in the city that like, it recycles crafts. So you can buy them at a discount, and I always donate my ex's jewelry to them. These are stone for sure. I can't tell what the heck they are. They almost look like coral. I've never seen coral. I think it is coral. I've never seen it like, I hesitate to call it faceted, but kind of. They're carved in like a, look. But that looks like coral to me, doesn't it? Look, there's like little spots in it. This one too, look at that. I'm trying to zoom in for you guys when I'm editing this. You can see super up close. Coral beads, not a bad deal. These are kind of like a bluish gray kind of slate kind of color. So cool, right off the bat, that's a good one. Let's put it in this little, put it in the lid over here. Let's set that aside for the beads that we like. Oh, we got a smoky quartz bead. What? That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, there's a bunch of them. Yes, sir. I will definitely take those. Here's some more of that coral one. Oh my gosh, I love smoky quartz. If you guys don't know, smoky quartz is like one of my favorite stones. I love quartz in general. Smoky quartz, up there. I'm wearing the gloves in case things are dirty and also in case I need to acid test anything. But don't need to test those. That's definitely quartz. Here's another one. And another one. Oh man, I can make like a whole freaking necklace out of this, or earring set, or whatever. Nice. Super jazzed about that. All right, should we just like go straight for this one? There's a couple here that might be amber. I guess we'll do this one first. This looks like glass and some Keshi pearls. Keshi pearls are like pearls where the nucleus doesn't form perfectly, like in layers and circles, and making that classic round shape that kind of like the mollusk, I guess I'll say, will kind of reject the little seed that they put in there to get it started, but it still creates a pearl. It's just whole wonky shaped. That's pretty. This is wearable, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, be something super special. There's rating on the side. Okay, it's not super special, but it is 925 on there, on the thing. I have my glasses off, so I scratched my eye. This is another reason my face is not on camera. My contact lenses scratched my eye, so it's super sensitive. I had to take my contacts out. My up close like vision is freaking spectacular when I don't have my contact lenses in. I don't need a loop or anything, so I can see that there's 925 on the thumb right there. That's awesome. This is really gorgeous. Oh, I need measuring tape. Okay, we're gonna tag these as we go, I guess. All right, this guy is about 8 inches. Yeah, about 8 inches. He can go down to maybe like 7 1/4. Sterling clasp. We'll put it aside and acid test it, I think. Well, or should we just do it as we go? Let me do it as we go. We'll do that in 2 seconds. Just want to make sure that these are in fact glass and not like a citrine or something. They're kind of like a citrine, almost like a champagne citrine kind of color. All right, we are going to acid test. Why the heck not? All right, we got some paper towels. Okay, sorry, I thought I had a 925 stamp on the back of that one. It does not, but we'll look at that in a second. We got this. Okay, so I feel pretty confident that that's sterling, but we'll check it anyway. So basically, if it is like a bright red, when we wipe it with a Q-tip, it's sterling. Oh, it's already, oh God, that sound. I hate that sound. I can already tell that it's sterling because it's kind of, it's scratching like it, and it's kind of like flaking a little bit. If you can see that, it's kind of common. Some people will tell you that means it's plated. That's not true. That's just not true. That does happen sometimes with plated pieces, but that does not indicate necessarily that it's a plated piece all around. Let me see if I can. Oh, we got a little piece there. I think, did I just scratch the pearl? I don't know what the heck I just scratched like down there, but anyway. All right, so this is testing the little links in between to see if those are sterling, and then the top one is the actual link, or not link, clasp, I should say. Okay. All right, I can see right now that it's turning silver, or turning red, indicating silver. See that bright red color? All right, so is the whole thing silver? Oh yeah, it is. Look, it's red there too. See that bright red in between the yellow? So the acid itself will be that kind of yellow color. The red is the reaction. So this whole thing is freaking silver. I'm already blown away. That's like one of the first pieces, and we're already hitting it off there in a good way. So cool. All right. Well, with all that said, let's go ahead and sell this. If anybody's interested in the sterling glass and pearl piece, that's kind of like a champagne-y kind of color. We'll do, let's say $20 on the bracelet if anybody's interested. And also, FYI, in case you didn't see the beginning of the video, shipping is $5.50 flat. So if you order this entire jar, it's still going to be $5.50. So that said, let me go ahead and bag this up. Write it on here, 20, and then we'll call this one number one. Number one, $20. If anybody wants this, shoot me a message, and I'll try to keep the like the comments below updated if anybody buys anything. So there we go. All right, number one. Okay, this is kind of sitting on top now, so let's grab this guy because that pendant, like, I am not disappointed at all right now. This is amazing because already, like, okay, amazing beads. And then we got sterling good condition bracelet. And now we have this pretty thing. Now look, it's coming apart here on the beads. The seed beads piece is coming off, but we have this entire wrap job of lapis chips, and then we've got this kind of Millefiore, probably not, well, I won't say not made in Italy or anything, like not Murano glass or anything super special, probably, but it is pretty. Anyway, it does have those flowers in there and this gold kind of shimmery bit. It's not technically dichroic. Dichroic suggests color shift between two colors, dye to dichroic. You can also have trichroic. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. And then it has this like cobalt blue background. This is really gorgeous. However, this is coming off. Now this is not part of it, so I guess you could cut off the seed beads and still have this kind of leather cord situation going on. This looks to just be a stainless hook. I don't see marking on it, but it looks just like stainless steel and caps on that. I do like this. If you're interested in kind of this crafting stuff, let me know. I'm going to set this aside for now. And, oh, there's a little there's a little amethyst mixed in there. Because I'll probably either harvest this, or if you're interested, just shoot me an email with a screenshot maybe, so I know which one you're talking about, but I'm not going to price it right now. I'm going to set that aside and probably put it into my stone collection for crafting. I don't know what this came off of. This actually has, okay, you know what? This is not a bad thing to have in your possession, by the way, like links to extend a necklace. That's good. We're going to hang on to that. I'm going to test this. There's a little bead at the end of that. That is smoky quartz, looks like. So I'm going to test that just in case it's silver. Next time we test something. All right, y'all. Let's see. This, okay, to my naked eye, this looks like amber. It looks a little roughed up, but like some amber is. So is this sterling? Are you sterling? This looks, this is soldered together, you guys. These end caps here, those are soldered. You don't solder together cheap metals. Just saying, typically. It looks a little tarnished. I want to believe in my heart of hearts that this is sterling. It looks like it. We'll test that. We'll test that, and then we'll test that piece I just pulled to the side. It looks like stainless cord here, wire, that these are on. And there's like 4 of them. No, how many wires are in here? Yeah, there's 4 wires underneath. It is crimped really good. Like, this thing is not falling apart. All right, let's see if this works. Oh my gosh, it's glowing. It's just like impossible for you guys to see this probably. Can you see that it's glowing, kind of this greenish kind of color underneath the light? This is the worst way I can showcase this. Now these in between, oh no, they are glowing too. All right, I feel pretty confident that this is amber just by looking at it, but certainly the light also indicates as such. So let's go ahead and test it. I mean, it looked, gosh, if this is sterling, like, woo freaking who, y'all, because that's cool. That'd be a great way to start. They're coming second on this jar as far as testing goes. It's something else that tests silver. I will take it. Let's do this hooky doo down here. And we'll do the end cap thing. All right, here we go. First up, we got this little piece. All right, then we got the hook and the end caps to the string. All right, I don't know if we can reuse. Let me see if we can reuse. Oh my gosh, it is silver. Yes. Oh, that's great news, you guys. That means I can add this basically to any silver necklace that needs extending. This will like fade off of this Q-tip. That's why I'm able to retest it, by the way. But we'll do a fresh side of this Q-tip on this piece here. But yeah, cool. That's great. That, like, I actually need that right now for something in my collection. All right, place your bets. Place your bets. Yes. Freaking yes, that hook is silver. Let's go. It's so exciting. Yes, it's silver findings on amber. Ah, that's so exciting. All right, so how long are you, Mr. Necklace? Or Ms. Necklace? Whatever you please. Oh my gosh, that's rad, guys. I'm so jazzed about that. I'm gonna have to watch this seller now. It's gonna be my new, what you call it? Like a, what do you call it? Like a honey hole of online jewelry. Okay, this guy is sitting at, I know it's off screen, so trust me when I say it's roughly 20, maybe like 19 3/4 inches. Good solid length, just so you see it. Though these bigger amber pieces in between, they're polished. They do have a little bit of pitting in them, which could be natural to the piece because it looks like it's just pitting, natural pitting, not damage, if you know what I'm saying. See if I can get the light to hit it just right so you can kind of see what I'm talking about a little bit. They're like rough polished. I don't know how else to describe that. But they are pitted, but they are, you know, it is amber. And then these pieces in between, to me, are amber as well. They may be reconstituted. I'm not sure how to tell between the ones that are and aren't. Like these. Ooh, look at that one. It's got a little butterscotch action happening in there. I don't think these ones are. I'm saying these ones here might be. But either way, the whole thing is amber. About 20 inches. I'm going to say, let's do $48 on this bad boy. Bag it and tag it. And let's move on to the next one. This is number 2. Number 2 for $48. Okay, so this is also... Oh, look, we got some more of these beads in here. Oh, what? This is attached to something. Okay, well, are you, look, you cut, well, maybe you can tell. Do you see that little tiny piece there? That is smoky quartz. And then this, so like maybe this is a broken necklace and you just threw all the beads in there. I say he, I have no idea if this is a female or male, by the way. 925, 925. I figured it was only because I'm guessing that this little piece here that tested as 925 might be a part of the set. This may be the necklace that broke and it had all these pieces on it. These are matching earrings. And so I feel pretty confident that this is probably silver. There's another piece of it. Let's see if we can find the other earring. Ooh, looks cool. Oh, here's some more of the smoky beads. Oh, look at that. That one is already on something. That doesn't look quite the same though, but it's another piece of smoky quartz. Interesting. Here's another one of those. All right, well, okay, we'll get back to all that in a second. Set that back to the side. Let's tackle this other. That's amber. Like, I don't even need to look. I will with my baby UV light. But, like, you guys can't see anyway. Because I think I'm basically blocking the camera with the light. And it's so small, but it's glowing. It's glowing. This one's kind of like a greenish yellowish glow, and this one's more of just like a yellow on the butterscotch or egg yolk amber, whatever you fancy. And then this is that more of that same kind of darker color amber with the pitting in it. Gosh, this is really lovely. Stuff like this, I'm like, maybe I should just hang on to it. You know, have you heard of the teething necklaces for babies? That helps with tooth pain? I swear by those things. I use that for my, you know what? I might have to keep this. I might have to keep this and kind of like shrink it down and see if the little baby Finn could use it for his teeth, because that poor baby, he is just a drooling machine. Now, you don't leave it on them all the time. It's something about the properties in amber, supposedly against your skin, kind of has like a pain relieving effect. I actually have a friend who suffered from migraines, and she swears by amber. She swears this is like the only way to fight her migraines off, which is really interesting. So anywho, all that said, I don't know that I'm willing to part with this one yet, or maybe I should just get little baby Finny his own necklace that's already fit together and then just give this to one of you guys. Well, not give, sorry, can't do that, but you know, put up for sale. Okay, so this one is what, 11 and a half folded in half, so it's what, roughly 22 inches, 23 inches, if you don't account for the fact that like these are bulky beads. Let's call it 22 on this length. There are no findings on this in the metal, like of the metal variety. We do have the screw cap or screwed pieces here. Actually, is this? I don't know. This is glowing green, but I don't know if these are drilled amber or if this is just a plastic piece or maybe lucite or something. It's just string underneath, super duper loosey-goosey. I'm going to have to, let me price this one out super quick. All right, I just did a quick search and like amber prices are all over the freaking place. I have no idea. I'm just going to call this one 48 also. So choice of this amber, that other necklace, 48. This one's going to be what, number 3? Number 3, bag it and tag it. Okay. Now. Ooh, okay. Let's go, wait, hold on, no, clean up some more of these beads. Got quite the collection of these blue coral beads. Oh, we have a backing here too. Hard to say what that one is. Ooh, okay. We'll set that aside. That could just be stainless, but we got little doodads here to just test. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to throw them right back in this little jar. The little, like, these teeny tiny things that I can't really do much with. That's sterling. I don't even need to find the number to tell you that. But there it is right there at the bottom. 925 at the bottom of that necklace. Or not necklace, oh my gosh, earring. That is gorgeous. Not a Marcasite missing either. Is your buddy here? Tell me your friend is here. You guys, stop. This jar just keeps on giving. Let's see her. And all of them are here too. Oh my gosh. I know that's sterling. I could tell just by looking at it, but we'll test it. We'll test it. Okay, all right. We'll test it. But I don't even know if I want to freaking waste my time with all these. You know? Maybe they're sterling, maybe they're not. I'm not going to bother right now, though. Here's another piece that I don't believe is sterling, but, you know, it's interesting. This would be kind of cool if you, like, set this as, like, a cabochon. Little fish. A faith fish as a cabochon and a ring. That'd be kind of neat. Let's see. Do we have any other loosey-goosey pieces? All right, let's go. Oh, you know what? I saw these too. I was wondering what's going on with the hook. If there's a marking on these hooks, because they kind of look silvery to me too, but I don't see any 925 on there. But while we're testing those earrings, we'll test these ones too because, well, for obvious reasons. We've got amethyst and pearl on those. Okay, oh look, look. My God, what there's a freaking mark there too. Is this also 95? Sure is, buddy. What? That is pretty cool. I might have to hang on to this one. I have the thing for clovers. I can't tell you about it. It's like kind of like a weird thing. That sounds so... It's not like that. It's just like something meaningful to me and also my family. That the family aspect of it is because of the 4 leaves, and I have 4 kids, so like clovers make me think of my kids now too. I'm gonna test it, but I'm gonna hold on to it. I guess let's just like run this group of pieces here and see on these ones. All right, so clover, all right, amethyst, marcasite. Alrighty. Here we go. Place your bets. I think they're all going to be silver, to be honest with you. All right, so that's red. That's for this guy. For my personal, I almost said mom's. Like I'm talking to my children. Mom's personal collection. All right, this is going to be amethyst. It got a little funky, but it is red. Maybe for the last one, let's just use this paper towel. Oh, it is red on that one too. There we go. It's like you can get white plates, scratching plates to do your testing on, and then you can just look at the plate, supposedly. This is just another method to actually see the red better. You can kind of tell as you're looking at it that it's definitely reacting like the way you want it to. But it's a bit difficult to see, so just wiping it onto a white surface makes it easier to see. Okay, so we're doing well, you guys. How did I miss that dude just hanging out there? Did you guys see that? How come no one told me? All right, well, we have these cute little, oh, hold on. Okay, this is like this is a shorty. I was gonna say if they match, they totally don't. This is like a cream. Okay, I was gonna say if they matched, we would lot them up together, but they don't. These are sterling silver, pearl, and amethyst. There is a bead in the middle there that might be silver too, but I have no way to reach down there and test it, so I don't know if that is or not. The hooks are. Let's just do those ones for 10 bucks if anybody wants the amethyst and pearl sterling hooked earrings. Bag it and tag it. Those ones are going to be number 4. Number 4 for 10. Number 4 for 10. And then, let's see, do we have any backs for these? Do we have any loose backs? Oh, hey. Hello. Hello, matching friend. That's to that first bracelet. I don't see a matching friend though, but ooh, look. Okay, we have, wait, do these match? They don't quite match. I'm seeing if I can find some earring backs to stick onto these to like match up with these guys. Oh, well, hello gold earring back. I'm gonna have to investigate you in 2 seconds. All right, I don't see any matching backs that are silver. So that said, I guess what we'll do is just put these ones on there that kind of match. Now this guy needs to be straightened out a touch. Okay, so just so you see, the post is a slight wonk, but it's not so bad. All right, that guy fits pretty snuggy buggy. Let's use him. And your friend, here's the post again. Once again, just a touch wonk, but it's not that bad. I think that's okay. Like, I think these backs will get you through. But these are just like me throwing these in there, okay? The real deal is in these beautiful marcasite and mother of pearl earrings. Like I said, all the marcasites are there. Could maybe use a little bit of a cleaning, but I'm just going to ship it to you guys as is because, you know, I don't know if you want the tarnish off of it or anything like that or what. So these ones are, oh gosh, what would you call that? 1 inch and what, 3/8 roughly in the drop. 1 inch and 3/8 we'll call it. Oh, gosh, those are so pretty. All right, we're gonna call these ones Let's do 22 on these. 22, which, like, man, with sterling going the way it's going, that's a pretty good deal, just saying. All right, these are what, number 5 for 22. Alrighty. All right, one of my kids is down here now because they were watching a movie upstairs and it freaked them out. What would you want? What are you watching? Dr. Dolittle? I think they were watching Dr. Dolittle, the one with Eddie Murphy. He got spooked. So if you're a child in the background, yes. You know what? I think I saw part of that bee in the picture. I didn't realize it was like a joined brooch. Oh, it's broken, but who cares? That's so pretty. That's going in my brooch collection. Who doesn't love a jewelry jar where you can find stuff for you? I know I do. This would probably like not be too hard of a fix if I can find some hard wire there to like feed back through it. That's really not that big of a deal. The actual mechanism is still intact, and the little hickey-do there is still intact as well. So that, I call that another win for me. And all the little pieces are there too, all those little stones. Nice. Okay.
That is cool.
That is cool. He thinks so also. All right, let me move this aside. We did peek at this. Are these? I think these are just glass, y'all. But they are pretty. Let's see. These are just like silver tone costume glass beads or glass pearls. Rather long. Oh, look at that. That is very long. Let's measure this one out. There's a touch of tone wear to the gold, but it's really not that bad. But let's measure it and price it accordingly. The actual bead bit is about 13 inches on the shorter strand, roughly. And then we have what? About 4 extra inches. So we'll call it 17 altogether. Roughly, maybe a touch smaller than 17 on this costume glass. It looks vintage anyway. Glass pearl necklace. Let's go ahead and do $8 on this if anybody wants it. And let me get you a nice close look at that, the metal on there as well, just so you guys can investigate it, see if that's something you think is worth it to you or not. But double strand glass pearls. Let's bag it and tag it. This one's going to be number 6 for $8. Okay, so next up, let's look at this.
This.
Okay, let's play with the bee. This is, what do you call it? I mean, it's a bowl, but like a, I can't think of what word I'm looking for. Oh, look. It's double-sided little keychain. It's nothing like super special. It's just a, what you call it? A souvenir keychain. From Spain, obviously. Or maybe it's not obvious to you, but yeah, Spain keychain. And yeah, it's just a souvenir keychain. It's really not, it doesn't have that high value to it. But it's also got a little bit of tone wear on it too. So if you want this, let me know. Just shoot me an email. I'll do like $3 on this if anybody wants it, but I'm not going to officially bag it and tag it. I'm just going to set it aside. But if you want it, don't be shy. Ask if it's for sale. Shoot me an email. This is cool. I'm not sure what specific coin this is from, but this is stamped out from a coin. I don't know if you guys can tell. All right, if you guys know what it is, like, I mean, it's a bird, obviously, but like what coin it used to be, let me know. There's a little face on the back too, and I can't, just with that little piece of it, I can't really tell what it is. I'm assuming it's a US coin just because there's, well, no, I shouldn't assume that, should I? And I can't tell. I just see a Z and an A, so probably maybe not US, because Z, I don't know. But it's a little stamped out coin. I'm gonna have to do a little research on that one too. I'm just going to set it aside for now. I'm assuming it's not sterling or like a, maybe it is a silver coin that's stamped from, I don't know. We'll test that one in a second. I'm not seeing his buddy around here, which is a big bummer to me. We'll keep looking and set him aside for now. Set you aside for now, which I'm going to test that one too. We've got this piece. This looks quality. This reminds me of Monet or something like that. Or maybe Napier. But I don't see its buddy. Oh, well, that's different. We have like some peekaboo earrings here. I don't know if these are originally together or not. This looks costume, and this looks like nicer than costume. This pearl up here. And this is a real pearl. From the looks of it. Yeah, that's real. And this post is gold. Do we test this? I don't think this went with this. And look at this. We have the... Maybe I'm wrong here, you guys. Maybe I'm wrong here. But this... Oh, they don't quite match. I thought I had a match. I was super jazzed. And this is silver on the inside, so... And that's really way too loose for that. This here, too... Ooh, that's got a mark on it. There's a mark on the inside of this. I bragged so much about how I didn't need a loop, and now I do. It's marked with a carat weight, it looks like. Oh, I guess I do need a loop. All right, well, whatever. We're going to have to test that now, because it looks like it's marked with a carat weight. I can't really tell. But we might be gold. We might have a touch of gold. Not that like this is a terrible amount. I mean, that's hardly anything, but every little bit counts. And anytime you get scrap jars and you just keep adding up things like broken gold or like little tiny pieces, like little earring backs, for example, those things add up. So, and with the way gold prices are right now, I mean, I'm just saying, test everything, you guys. Test everything. Which is why we're going to test these earrings too. And hope we find their friends. This, I mean, maybe? This might be a gold piece too. We'll check it, although, I don't know, it's hard to say. We'll do a little test of all these little random bits. But all that said, we have little, sometimes people call them jackets, but I call them like peekaboo earrings. Because you put the earring through there and your lobe is like down here and they peek like behind your lobe, and then the main earring piece comes through there, so that's kind of cool. I'm just going to set those aside for the time being. Oh, we've got another match. Are these, come on, you know you want to be sterling too. It doesn't say 95, but they look like they could be, so we'll go, oh no, there it is on the back. Stir. That might be vintage then. It actually says stir instead of 95 or the whole word sterling. That's a good sign. Real pearls on those ones as well. And it looks like more marcasites. So we'll test those in a second here too. We got another marked piece. You guys, I'm going to have to go back and buy the other jar. I didn't think it looked very tempting. But now that I've seen what I've seen, this is also sterling. This little charm. I'm like, you know, maybe we need to go with the other jar, just saying. Look at this cute fish. We got a fish brooch. This thing is heavy duty, y'all. Like, good grief, this is a heavy brooch. It's not marked anywhere, and he is missing a couple stones, so that's a bummer. I might just put this one into my brooch collection too. Sorry, the kid just knocked over a box. Just checking it real quick, just in case. You never know. I doubt it's like, you know, gold, but man, it is well done and it's heavy. I always say test everything, so we are. And, you know, at the end, I already know that this one is silver because it matches that set. At the end of the day, you don't want to be, like, wrong about that sort of thing. Here's a cute butterfly brooch. Whoops. You don't want to miss gold, especially. You know, this is just a cute little costume piece with gems in it. Is this thing going to catch or what? Another good reason to wear gloves, just to protect your fingers a touch from these little pokey bits. I don't see a name brand on here at all. This is cute though. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and throw this guy up there for 8. If anybody wants him, just a little costume piece. Those stones are glued in, but he is cute anyway. This one is like almost 1.5 inches at the longest, you know, space there. So let's go ahead and do this guy. You know what? Yeah, no, we'll do it for 8. That's fine. He's heavy too. He's good metal. I wish those stones weren't glued in, but they are all there, so you know it is what it is. This one is $8 for number. What are we on? 7? Lucky number 7. All right, we've got. There's another. You know what? I'm gonna throw him into the bag with the other butterfly one. He can be there with that one. It'll be $8 for both of these brooches. There's that one if anyone's interested in him. Alright, it looks to me like we got a matching thing here. This one, this one. Does he have another earring? Oh, here, well, we have this matching guy. I guess we will test him just in case. That thing's so heavy. Those ones are matching. We'll get back to that in a second. Alright, so this... Oh, wow, this thing just, like, keeps growing. Keeps getting bigger and bigger. It must be... Okay, there we go. Oh, it's 3 strands. Okay, well, I didn't know that. 3 strands of pearls, probably fake. Glass pearls, they feel like. I think these are little glass bits on there as well. This is like a gunmetal tone kind of thing. And it does have this, which looks like a matching earring, but unfortunately we don't have his friend, so... Is this another fish? Oh, it is. Okay, well, that's cool. Let's see, this one at the longest, or no, I'm sorry, the shortest one, the part that counts, is roughly 17 inches. I don't see a name brand on it or anything. So 17 inches gunmetal pearl and some sort of glass stone. Oh, what? Or is it plastic? Because what is this? Oh, there's like a, spoke off a little tab of something there. Maybe it is plastic. All right, hold on. No, they're definitely glass. Weird. Okay, well, whatever that was. And then you get his singular matching earring. Let's do that one for $5 if anybody wants that. $5 for the one earring and the necklace. What is this, number 8? Number 8 for $5 for the necklace. I mean, that's like paparazzi jewelry prices. You know what? Is paparazzi even $5 anymore? I'd be surprised if it is, to be honest, because, well, you know, with the price of everything going up, it would surprise me. Okay, here's another butterfly brooch. Let's throw him into the bag too. I might need to put this in a new bag now. We're running out of space for all the butterflies. But he's going, oh, let me, in case you wanted to look at him. He's sparkly. Another gold tone butterfly. If you guys are doing any sort of crafting projects with butterflies, this might be the deal for you. I might need to put him in a new bag, but whatever. All right, what do we have left here? We have this beautiful piece. Okay, I thought they were prong set for a second. I almost got super excited, but they're not. But this is still a nicely done little wreath here. Does this work? Yes. Working condition. Let's see, all the stones look like they're there, you guys. I don't see anything missing. Are these real seed pearls? Let me see. Are you trying to reach for something over there? I mean, everything's glowing. Like all the stones are glowing behind them, probably because they're glued in, and sometimes glues will glow. Let's see. We got a real pearl around here somewhere. These ones are real. Okay, no. They appear to just be glass, but that is a really gorgeous little gold tone brooch pin with millgrain detail on the around those leaves too, where the like presumably CZ stones are. This is gorgeous. This would be a really lovely holiday pin or something like that. Good, you can hang on to that, buddy. Let's see, this one is about 1.25 inches across. That is lovely, even though they're not real pearls. Like, this is a fantastic fakie as far as jewelry goes. It's gorgeous. This is in great condition. You know what? I hesitate to test it because the prongs aren't over the stone. So if it was like real fine jewelry, it would be. But I can see, especially on these ones, like on this leaf in particular right here, you can see, hopefully you can see on the camera, that the prongs are not oversetting on the stones. The stones are just glued in. But these other ones, they look like almost like they are actually prong set. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do, let's do lucky 13 on that one. 13 on that brooch. $13, and this one is going to be, what, are we on 9? Number 9. Okay, well, here's another piece that looks silver to me. These are just costume. I think I'm just going to throw these ones into the donation crafting lot because I can tell looking at them that they're not anything special. I don't see any marks on them either. So I think it's safe to assume that these are just, and it's missing a stone on this one. I'm just going to throw these in the crafting lot. Maybe someone can make a new set of earrings out of them. This. Do we have this friend somewhere? No, but I can tell that hook is sterling. This looks like a zipper. I think this is just a zipper that came off of something. Throw that in the crafting thing. We got a lock. Oh man, no key. A lock and no key. So if we close it, it's over. What's it say on there? Hardened. Okay. Ace, hardened. I guess it's just like a little brass thing. I mean, this could be a fun little crafting thing. Am I going to craft with it? No. I'm not going to close it either because I don't want to be the guy to close it. To never be able to open it again. Alright, this one's got a friend now. Those guys can go together. This is just a little, you know, cheapo leaf thing. This I'm going to put, in case you get that first one, I'm just going to throw this in here as a little extra because what am I going to do with it? You know, I'm sure it's a sterling hook. Maybe in case, you know, if the bracelet ever breaks or something you need. Or maybe you could find someone to make it bigger if you want to make it bigger. What is the red dress thing? I've heard of the red hat society. I don't know what the red dress thing is though, but I do see those every now and again. Here's some random beads. And last but not least, we have these that I'm certain are just, like I said, I think they're Napier or something like that. Although it's not marked, so maybe not, but that's the vibe they give. This one's hook is about to come undone. I don't know. I'll probably just throw this in the crafting lot. It does seem to be good condition. It does have a little bit of an issue with it there where it needs to be put back together. Okay, so that takes care of all the tiny stuff. These teeny tiny beads. I don't know if it's worth testing all these individual things, but you know, I don't know that it's not, because maybe they are sterling. Like I said, things add up. I do have a scrap bag of sterling. So, all that said, these jackets, these little costume jackets, I don't know what to do with these. I think they're kind of cool. I might keep those for me for now, for, you know, a rainy day. I don't know. Let's test gold first. I really doubt that this is anything because it looks modern and it's unmarked, so it would be very unlikely to be anything cool, but you know. And then these are gold. This back, although it's silver on the front, so probably not anything. Throw that aside. I guess we'll put it in the jar. Alright. Let's do these. I don't know if I want to bother with the fish. I think he's plated. I'm not going to bother scratching it. I don't like scratching stuff I'm pretty sure is plated because I don't want the plating to come off and then have problems later. I'm going to put him in my brooch jar though because since he's missing stones, he's not really sellable as is anyway. But if you're interested, once again, just message me and we can talk about it. This little hook feels a little flimsy. However, it's actually scratching very gold color. You probably can't see, but at the very end of this wire, where it is broken, or has been cut, either way, it's gold through and through, it looks like. And so, that leads me to believe that this could be like a soft or maybe semi-soft wire, like from a handmade piece, and it's scratching like gold, so maybe. And then this as well. This as well is looking gold. The problem is it's kind of like halfway stamped off to the side, so I'm not convinced of what it says. And then these are the posts. I don't know about this guy. The actual earring backing, I mean. I don't even know if I should bother, but I guess, like I say, toast everything. Oh gosh, that one's horrible. Okay. Well, gosh, does that not look gold too? All right, well, so this is a different situation now. 10. So this works differently than the silver, and maybe I'll do a devoted video if you guys think I should. A devoted video to how to test gold and silver at home. I can certainly do that. So whereas the silver will like turn red, what happens with the gold is it will like eat away the scratch. So if the scratch stays, it means that it is at least the purity on the bottle. If it fades, it means it's lower than the purity on the bottle. So the lowest it could be, well, really, I guess the lowest it could be is probably more like an 8 carat. But, or 9 carat, I mean. 9 is somewhat common. There are, however, some metals that will fool the test. But we've got, so this top one is fading away. This bottom one is fading away. So these, even though they, oh no, that's this one. This dude and these guys are staying. So these two are just scrappy, ugly pieces. These two are staying. So that tells me that this backing and these pearl studs are at least 10 karat. So now let's move up to the next one. This is 14 karat testing acid. So we'll see if it stays. If it stays, that means it's at least 14 karat. All right. Well, that's looking good too. All right. So these dudes are nothing. So these can go ahead and go like, I don't know, somewhere in a little scrap jar there. Actually, can you see? I'll show you what I'm looking at here. The middle one, well, those ones kind of merged now, but clean this off and try again. Okay, so, and then these pearls. Ah, that's a horrible sound, I'm sorry. I am surprised these aren't marked though. They may have been marked on the back of the, like that. In fact, did these match? This may be the back to one of these earrings. That would be funny. It's missing the other one though. But we'll give you one of them. All right, and let's see now. The last one we have is 18 karat. It's very unlikely to be higher than 18 karat. My guess is that they're probably 14, but let's see what happens. And there they go. They are both getting eaten up by that acid. So it's still faintly there. Now, what that means is that probably the purity of the metal is somewhere between a 14 and an 18 karat, technically speaking. But in the jewelry world, you always have to mark or sell your jewelry as like the lesser carat weight that it tests for. For example, even though it's kind of faded there, I can only strongly say that this is 14. If you were, let's say you were melting down your jewelry and you wanted to make something out of that jewelry, so you put like an 18 karat ring and a 14 karat ring together mixed it up, and it was like about a 16 karat at that point in time. When you like, hardened it back up and made it into jewelry, it would still have to be legally, I believe, marked 14 karat. So it'd have to be like the lesser weight. Anyway, so in any case, in other words, if I ever sold this set of earrings, I would have to disclose that it is 14 karat. Like I could not say might be above or whatever. Like that would be kind of dishonest, I guess, because I can't prove it really. So I'm going to have to get a loop out and really see what that mark says, but they are testing as 14 karat gold, which is like mind blowing, honestly, right now. That in this jar, I got so much silver, amber, and now 14 karat gold. So, oh, you know what? I think I have a freaking loop down here. I always forget it exists. I have it. It's right here. I have 2 loops, and I always use my gold one. And I always forget I have a silver one sitting right here with my testing kit. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. All right, hold on, guys. 14K, I got it. There's like a little maker's mark, and then next to that it says 14K. It almost looks like ART, maybe? No, maybe not. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Will this even work? Probably not. But I'll try to show you what I'm dealing with here, because the mark is stamped halfway off. There's no way. I'm trying my darndest. It's halfway off the edge of the earring back. I don't think I can do it. But it's got like 3 letters, and then there's a space, and then it says 14K. And it's testing as 14K, and I'm pretty sure that this back goes with this earring, and we're missing the other back. So that's a bummer. But let's price it out anyway. Okay, I got a spare earring back for this one. Oh no, this is too loose. All right, well, I don't know what to say. We're missing a back here. What about this? Does this one fit? This is a sterling back. That also doesn't fit. OMG, why are we striking out on everything? Doesn't fit either. So now this makes me very confident that that backing actually does go with it. Well, all right, if nothing else, hopefully you have an earring. We're going to do $45 for the set of pearls. Just keep in mind that there's only one earring back. I will try to find, I might have a silicone backing somewhere that I can do that with. But yeah, we'll do $45 for the pair of earrings on these. Message me if you have any additional questions on those. But those are white pearls, 14 karat gold, 14K. This is 45 for number, what are we on? Didn't we already do 9? I guess we didn't do 9. All right, number 9 for these earrings. All right, well, that said, we still have a few things here to test in the silver department. Okay, all right, this is enough. Everything else I don't even care. All right, let's see. It's my silver testing song. I hope you like it. All right, so this is not, I don't think. I think those are silver. Well, what do you know? All right, let's do at the very tip of this Q-tip here. All right, well, those beads are silver, so I guess I'm hanging on to those. And you? It's what? Oh wait, that would be 3. And 3? At 2? That one's also silver. Alright, so these are going to silver scrap. Throw those there. Alright, you gotta find a clean side of this thing. These are the earrings. Yeah, no, so it's like a gray and orange kind of color. Uh-oh, I got some of that on there. Okay, so these are not. These are still cool, but they are not anything special. I don't know what to do with those. Let's set those aside for now. I think that whatever this is made of, these are like the same. Okay. Let's move on to the Q-tip. This is what, that last bead? Can you tell it's red? What's this bead? Oh, I already tested this bead, didn't I? I guess we tested it again. Oh no, that was the cup. I'm sorry, that was the martini cup. This guy tested for silver. All right, star. No. Not silver. Heart. No. Alright. Those dudes over there. You know, I feel like these ones are probably all silver too then. Because these all look like they came from the same party. You know what I mean? Alright, pearls. Oh, look, it started to get red in there. And like, it's red right in the middle. We'll retest those. That was kind of a wonky, sad little test. So this is that bead. See, also, I can do better on that test. All right, last, this little bird coin. That doesn't look to be anything. I didn't think it was, but I do think it's cool. So I don't know what to do with that guy. I guess I'll set him aside for now as well in that group. All right, y'all, we got to redo these last ones here because I'm not impressed by that situation we just found ourselves in. Okay, this is a real test now. I got a good scratch out of those guys. Whew. It doesn't smell good, I'll tell you that. That's my blank spot. All right. Okay, there we go. There's our red for the earrings. And last but not least, that bead, no. Once again. I guess I'm going to have to say no on the bead, on the smaller bead. That guy's a yes, but I think these ones are a no, I guess. Whatever, fine, be that way. Okay, so we got two last things here to talk about. Let me put all these testing things away. Put all those things back. Okay, so last but not least, we've got these earrings. It has some sort of stone, little tiny stone, like rondelle, whatever, right there. Faceted something or other. And then same here. There's also a little faceted. It's not like a true rondelle. It's not totally uniform in shape, but it is a stone. With real pearl on the bottom and sterling. Let's do $12 on those earrings. And then if you fancy yourself the world's tiniest martini, it even has a little toothpick and olive in there. Sterling silver charm. Let's do this one for... Let's do that one for $8. I'll be kicking myself later if this is like a Pandora thing or something like that, but you know. That's for you to find out and for me to not want to know about. So 8, 12. Let's bag them and tag them. This one's going to be $10 for the earring. I'm sorry, not $10. 10, number 10. Oh my gosh. 12, number 10 for the earrings, and then 13. Lucky 13. Number 13, the martini for $8. that's going to be it for this one, you guys. We did not do too shabby. I mean, I got quite a few things for myself. I got some stuff for the scrap bag. I got these beautiful, beautiful beads. We got amber, we got sterling, and we cannot forget that we got 10 karat gold. So I'm going to go ahead and call this winner, winner, chicken dinner on this lot. Yay! Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed watching me unbox this. Email me if there's anything you want. Not for sale this time. Maybe I would sell the blue coral, but I like those beads too much to sell those ones. So yeah, that's gonna be it, you guys. If you are not done hanging out with me, please keep the video on your screen. Click next. Head over there, and I'll see you there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you are doing awesome. I hope you have a good evening, day, morning, night, weekend, month, whatever. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.